Just now, we'd like to welcome Lieutenant John Lillie with JPD Police Officer of the Year, Joshua Morse. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about how long you've been on the job.
So I'm coming up on, actually I just started year 5.
Okay.
As of July, actually at the beginning of this month. So yeah, just getting started basically. A little bit new to it still, but.
Tell us what life is like on the road as a patrol officer here in Jackson.
It's pretty cool. Obviously, you got your harder days and you got your easier days.
Right.
But I grew up here, so I've known this city my whole life, so it's pretty cool.
I love that you grew up here and stayed to serve. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us about the process. Like, how do you become Officer of the Year?
Well, with our department, you have to be nominated by somebody. Somebody puts you in for that award. It's one of our higher awards that we give out. And then we have an awards board that reviews all the awards, and one of those is Officer of the Year. Discuss what the officer did that year, good, bad, and the other. And then in the end, if there's more than one nomination, then we make a determination on who the award's going to go to.
Tell us a little bit about Josh, what he brings to the department.
Josh he's an interesting officer. He's actually one of my favorite officers in the department. He has.
You're in trouble.
Yeah. He's overcome a lot to get to where he's at, and some of the things that he's gone through to become a police officer, I don't know if I could have done when I was in that same position trying to become an officer. We love having local officers here. Because they care more about the community, it seems like than maybe somebody coming from another state or something that comes to Jackson to work. So he's invested in it, and the one thing that I can say that kind of separates him from other officers is his attitude. He comes to work every day with a positive attitude. This job can at times really get you down, make you bitter, make you and have animosity towards things. And he just doesn't let that get to him. He's got a smile on his face every day, and he genuinely wants to serve the community.
Josh, that's a huge accolade in addition to the award, but to have a superior say those things about you. So what's the secret to waking up with it and going after it with a smile on your face every day?
Honestly, I like to laugh. Everyone jokes about how much I laugh at the department, and honestly, it makes everything better.
Yeah. Okay, you remember that if you see me speeding through downtown.
Texting and driving. Now,
I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, you're not doing that anymore. Of course, the holidays and summer brings a little bit more activity to the department. You have more people outside, more holidays, more weekends, more drinking. How's it been this summer so far for you?
Honestly, it's been a little bit of a tough summer.
Has it?
A little bit of a tough start, but it's one day at a time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So growing up here, what is the biggest surprise in serving in law enforcement? Like, what's the biggest thing that you've learned? It's
honestly just enjoying the people that you're around.
Yeah.
It's whether that's your coworkers, ironically, like the people that you see I work nights, so just meeting up at the gas station and they know your orders. Same with the fast food restaurants. It's just getting to enjoy everyone that you come in contact, really.
What is the climate like here in Jackson? We hear stories across the country where maybe law enforcement isn't being appreciated the way that they should. Do you feel like our community backs you well, or what could we be doing to support you better?
I think we do have a pretty good community. I feel like I get thanked at least once a day, I would say.
Good.
So that's encouraging to see too.
Do you have aspirations to grow within the department?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't plan on working the road my whole career.
Sure.
It would be nice to move up the chain someday, but we'll see.
Nice. Lieutenant, you guys have a summer safety series that you're doing at Loomis Park. Is it this Wednesday?
Yeah, this Wednesday at Loomis.
What's that about?
Well, that's coordinated through the GVI. Cheryl Ragland set this up. As you can see, we've had a couple already that have been pretty successful. It's just something to get. It allows the community to interact with police officers and maybe not in one of those serious calls.
Yeah.
Sending the message out to kids that we're not the bad guys, and we're here to help. That was some of the feedback we've gotten from the community is they wanted to see us in more situations where it wasn't a call for service,
Right.
it wasn't
Yeah.
something going bad, or it was just a time that we could sit down and talk and play some games and have some hot dogs, and it's been real fun so far.
Yeah, and because you guys are members of the community, just like everyone else, and
Yep.
want people to realize that. Remember, of course, back in the day, used to have beat officers that would walk around downtown quite a bit, come in, and the business owners would know them. But how important is it for kids to kind of have a little bit of experience with law enforcement so that they aren't clouded by their judgment of what they see on social media?
Honestly, I've always been, I always enjoyed like working with the kids. If I see one, I usually try to wave,
Yeah.
at least try to
Yeah.
like. A lot of them will try to get you to hit the siren,
Yeah.
and it's just it's a small interaction like that
Yeah.
that can really change a whole attitude.
I remember growing up thinking of law enforcement almost like celebrities,
Sure.
you know, and
Yeah.
if you got their attention
Right.
for a moment, it felt great. And it's little things like that that get the kids excited, and they look up to you. They want to please you. They
Right.
want to emulate you, and I think it's awesome that you guys are doing such a great job with that. So, fireworks season. Do you guys get noise complaints, fire complaints? What should people not
Almost
be
called it.
doing with their leftover fireworks?
Go ahead, man. You work nights, so you're the one that hears them.
It's mostly noise complaints.
Noise
right?
complaints, but like if you're gonna launch them off, like have water
Yes.
stand by. I'm not a firefighter, but
Yeah.
that's my my soapbox I like to stand
For
on.
sure. What got you into law enforcement? And then if you could encourage young folks out there that maybe are considering a career in law enforcement, what would you tell them about it?
Honestly, it's a one of a kind career. This is unlike any other job I've ever had. The experience is cool. You do some real cool things, and you come in ready to work, and you never know what you're going to see that day. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
And so, what advice would you give young people that would be considering a career in law enforcement, other than stay out of trouble?
Come check it out. Like, I mean, we've got obviously these events. We've got the cadet program. We've got all sorts of things that kids can now get basically involved with, and it's ask questions. Honestly.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, spending some time with us today, and
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
From the Jackson Police Department, Lieutenant John Lillie and Officer of the Year, Josh Morse. More of the show right after this quick break.